How's it going, Forex traders? Now, welcome back to yet another amazing episode of Trader Talk. If you're just joining me for the first time, guys, my name is Dapo, Willis, and Trader Talk is basically a segment of my YouTube channel where I bring to you riches, withdrawals on a platter of gold. Ladies and gentlemen, I jump into my screen and I break down my charts. I do this on a week-by-week basis so that whatever thing it is you're learning in Forex that is confusing you, I come here to simplify it and ultimately help you make some money in the Forex market. If you didn't hear what my name is Dapo Willis once again, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a pleasure to be sat here with you guys. Now, before I jump into my charts, I just wanted to say a quick shout out, as I always do, to the Forex Mastery students, but there's a particular Forex Mastery student. Her name is Mercy. Mercy reached out to me 2 days ago, and basically, Mercy has used what she's learned on the Forex Mastery program to be able to facilitate her immigration program to the United Kingdom. You see, these are the kind of stories that make me happy. These are the kind of testimonials that I like to hear, because at the end of the day, that's why we created the Forex Mastery course, so that people can use the program, change their lives, improve their trading first of all, change their trading to the point whereby they're consistently extracting money from the market, and then they start to make life-changing decisions. Do you know what it is for somebody who is in Africa? I don't care where you are, but for the fact that you make enough money to be able to facilitate your move overseas, that's absolutely impressive. And Mercy, if you're watching this, shout out to you. I told you I was going to give a shout out to you. You're amazing. Keep trading, keep winning. Mercy right now is passing her prop firm challenges like a breeze. So shout out to you, Mercy. And to every other Forex Mastery student who has contacted me. Unfortunately, I can't go over, it's a huge list of people. I can't go over everybody's name, but if you message me over the past 2 weeks and I haven't spoken back to you, I do apologize. Mercy's message just stood out and it made me so happy, because I know every Forex trader's dream is time freedom, location freedom, and most importantly, financial freedom. And she has all three now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what I'm talking about, the Forex Mastery program contains the top-down analysis, which is the best approach to the Forex market. People are grabbing it right now and absolutely changing their trading. So what exactly are you waiting for? Click the link down below or around here. Grab yourself the Forex Mastery program. Say goodbye to always blowing your accounts and losing your challenge, and welcome, embrace withdrawals. Type amen down below if you know you're going to withdraw this week. I want you to type withdraw in the comment section if you believe you are going to be the next Mercy, or rather type jackpot. That's the word. You can type amen, withdraw, or jackpot. You can type all three of them. Amen to withdrawals for jackpot. For those of you who do not know what jackpot means, it simply means that leaving your home country of comfort and struggle to going somewhere else with better opportunities so that you can live your best life. Once again, guys, shout out to the Forex Mastery program, shout out to the top-down analysis, and shout out to Mercy for making me so happy. I feel like a happy tutor, a happy instructor, and these are the kind of testimonials we want to see. Now, without any further ado, guys, I'm going to be jumping into my charts, whereby I'm going to be breaking down everything that I know about Forex, what exactly is happening in Euro USD at the moment, what is happening with gold, all the fantastic trade setups, so that you don't need to stress yourself. That's the good thing about this community, guys. We don't just teach you, obviously, technical analysis and stuff like that. I still come out here on a bi-weekly basis to drop the hottest trading setups. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dapo Willis. Let's jump into the chart. Let's go.
Hey, what's happening, people? What's happening, traders? Welcome inside of my screen. As you can see, anytime you see me excited like this, it means we have some juicy setups and we're about to make a lot of money. From the last time I did a Trader Talk video, the market was kind of like pulling back and retracing and wasn't exactly giving us a clear direction. But this time around, we have somewhat of a clear direction, and I'm going to be breaking it down for you guys right in front of you. But before I do that, before I jump into anything that has to do with charts, you know what to do. Smash that subscribe button right there. Why? Because you don't want to miss out on amazing analysis like this, and smash the bell icon right about there. And once again, if you haven't grabbed the Forex Mastery program, you need to grab it, not just because I want you to get it, but so that you can understand how I analyze and how I trade a lot better. And this is not peculiar to me. This is how the big banks trade. This is how the hedge funds trade. The institutional moves, they use what they call the top-down analysis. And of course, I teach it on the Forex Mastery Program. The link to that is in the description down below. Now, without any further ado, let's bang out some charts. Let's look at what exactly is happening and let us make some freaking money. The first pair I have in front of me is GBPUSD. Before I jump into GBPUSD, actually GBPUSD is actually more interesting. So let's have a look at it properly. So you guys know, Forex Mastery students, you know, straight off the bat, what do we do first? Top-down analysis. We come on the monthly time frame to look at what exactly is happening. How has the market been behaving? What exactly is going on? From what we can see from a monthly time frame, it's very simple and straightforward. We've had this sideways movement for the longest time, and we've been bouncing off of this bad boy. We broke and breached down below here, and we came and pumped above here. We were expecting further downside to drop all the way down here. That didn't happen. However, we bounced once, kind of like bounced again and bounced again for the third time. And guess what happened, guys? The market pushed all the way to the upside and started making and made a higher high. Now, what this simply means to me is there's a potential avenue for a trend reversal. Not exactly a full-blown trend reversal, but the market is pointing to the upside. Now, if I draw my trend line across board in every possible way that I can, this market has broken trend line. It has broken the trend line in every shape or form. As you can see, we've broken the inner trend line and we've taken out the outer trend line. No matter how I want to draw these trend lines, GBPUSD has broken it all. So the last one we did was breakout, retest, continuation to the upside, and now we're facing to the upside. So what the monthly time frame is telling us in just 10-15 seconds. See what I just did there? Power of the top-down analysis. In 10 to 15 seconds, you already know the direction of the market. Simple. This market is pushing higher. It wants to go higher. Okay, the downtrend is over. All the characteristics of a downtrend and a reversal, all the characteristics of a reversal are in play. All the characteristics of an ending downtrend we can clearly see. So once again, that's why I said the top-down analysis is the best approach. Get it on the Forex Mastery Program. The link to the course is in the description down below. Don't play with yourself. Now, that being said, take this away. I have a clear direction upside, okay? So now that I have a clear direction upside, I can now see what exactly is happening. However, we've had a bearish engulfing candle in the last month ended as a bearish engulfing candle. So this is one of the primary reasons why I'm not exactly buying GBPUSD at the moment. So the overall time frame, the higher time frame is telling us north, but we have a snag right about here. So that being said, I'm going to be paying a close attention to this bearish engulfing candle, but I'm favoring this move 85% to the upside. Why? Because of all the characteristics of an uptrend: high, higher low, higher high, higher low, or well, equal. Well, this technically is a higher low from here. So we got a high, higher low, higher high, higher low. We're putting a higher high somewhere out here, right? So what this is telling me is that GBPU is to some degree is a bullish. And also, let me remove this green bar. Now, if I look very clearly, if you have any eyes, you can tell that this is the upper side of this range. This has always been the bottom of the range, and this has always been the top of the range. We have stayed on the bottom of the range for the longest time. Bounce 1, bounce 2, almost bounce 3, bounce 4, and we finally pushed higher. So what I can see clearly is, even if this market is not going to have a full-blown reversal to the upside, at least this market is most likely going to push in to the upper quadrant of this range. So now that I have two reasons as to why this market should be bullish, I will then come on the weekly time frame to look at what exactly is happening from a key level standpoint. From a key level standpoint. Now, judging from the key level, from what I can see, this is a key level down here. This is actually supposed to be another key level. I just haven't plotted this properly. Hold on. Clone this bad boy. So right now we're in between two key levels, and I love when the market is in between two key levels. This black zone pretty much represents a minor level that's in between two key levels. And what can we see here? We've broken above it and we've tested it once and tested it twice. Okay, so right now we're currently on top of this intermediate key level. As you can see, very simple, very straightforward. Now people are probably asking me, why did I plot it? Ideally, I'll refer you to the Forex Mastery program, but I'll just give you a little bit of secret. So in between two major key levels, there's always a 50% in between both of them, between the 50 and 61.8 in between both of them, whereby the market usually tends to obviously respect a lot. And as you can see, this level maps it out pretty clearly. Now, we have broken above it, and we've tested it here. I've tested it once and tested it again. And this is also looking like a very clean and clear demand zone as well. So if I just put my minor level here, and I'm on the weekly time frame is where we come to what? Plot our key levels. Now on the daily time frame is where we come and look for the most immediate trend within the overall trend. Now this is the tradable trend. This is the trend we can then trade, right? So what is this market saying? Like I said, the monthly is pointing upside, is pointing reversal, is pointing bullish. Weekly has plotted our key levels, and we've also been able to see that on these key levels, the market is hanging. This is this is known as the falling knife, all right? So it's hanging. We've seen two, and this is also known as a demand zone as well. So the daily trend is the tradable one. Now, how do we trade this trend? It's simple. All you need to do is simply look out for the characteristics that have played out before in that very trend, and you want to take advantage of it. So from what I can see, the pullbacks are quite steep. Okay, the pullbacks are quite steep. Now, how do we take advantage of this? Very simple. Because of how wide it is, all I'm going to do is do this, right? I'm going to draw a counter trend line. So this is going to be my entry parameters, right? So all I'm going to do is now my buy zone will be somewhere around here, technically. So this is how we're going to play it, ladies and gentlemen, right? I'm going to wait for a breakout and a retest of this region, okay? A breakout, retest, and a continuation pattern. This is the setup that I'm going to use to get into this trade. If I do my math correctly, my stop losses should slightly be below here, and then my full take profit will be here. So I'm looking at about a potential, what do they call it? A potential 6-to-1 long position. So if I do this, we'll just reduce this significantly. I already knew it's looking like a potential 8-to-1. So it's absolutely amazing. Let's adjust this a bit higher. Bring this down here. So if I adjust this, so I'm looking at a potential 6-to-1. I'm fine with this. So this is looking like a 6.7-to-1. I can then give more space to my stop loss just for any encumbrances and innuendos. You heard it here first on Dapsy Radio, ladies and gentlemen. If GBPUSD breaks out of here and we have a clear 4-hour candle break. Now, the daily time frame is the tradable trend, but where do we refine our entries? We refine our entries on the 4-hour time frame. This is where we come to refine our entries. So ideally, I'll be looking for a 4-hour candle close a full bullish erection. The candle needs to be erect like a goddamn penis. A penis that has spotted some thick thighs. I'm telling you guys. I'm freaking telling you, man. So we need to bump out of here. And once we can come out of here clearly, and obviously I need to see a pullback and then further upside, I know we're good to go. But 4 hours is looking a bit too many candles. I don't really like when my entries have too many candles. So I'll stick to a daily for observation, and then I'll still come down to a 4-hour for the execution. For observation, I like to keep it on the daily time frame. So I'm just going to be monitoring this. So about a 6-to-1 on this. If I'm going to be risking about on this trade, I'll probably be risking about maybe $120,000. So that should net me about 700K, if I'm not mistaken, $720,000 on this bad boy. So I'm hopefully I'm estimating. So I'm favoring this 85% to the upside. See, these are the rules of engagement. If this market touches this level and drops down here, we need to come back and redo the analysis. The rules of engagement are simple: breakout, retest, continuation to the upside, and we are pretty much good to go. Okay. And obviously a clear 700K on this trade wouldn't be bad. $720,000 actually, to be precise, on the GBPUSD bullish momentum to the upside. It's going to take quite a bit. And do not forget, guys, first level targets are going to be here. 1.3755 will be our first level target. I'm going to be monitoring this very carefully, and I see no reason why not, because this market is looking like it wants to come and test the upper quadrant of this it's going to come and test the upper quadrant of this bridge. Now, in the event this doesn't play out, which I don't think I just see a reason why it shouldn't. I mean, the event, because this is looking like a clear, it's looking like a beautiful flat pattern on the weekly even. I see no reason why, to be honest. Looking like a continuation to the upside. And if I take my Fibonacci from swing low to swing high, this is looking like a clear 50 fib zone. As you can see, if you come under the daily, you see the log clearly. This is looking like a fantastic, I love this setup, man. This is looking, I see no reason why I shouldn't push higher. But I'm not the market. I don't make the rules. I only trade what I see. In the event that this doesn't play out, then we have all this room for selling opportunities. But I'm favoring this move 80% to the upside and maybe 15% for it not to work out. So 85% is good for me. I just need my rules of engagement to be clear. And obviously, I need to walk away with like at least $750,000 in my bank. In my bank. Don't play, niggas. Don't play with this shit, man. Anyways, so that's GBPUSD, guys, in a nutshell. Let's go over to Euro USD and see what exactly is happening. Euro USD is quite similar, but for Euro USD, it's just taking forever. It's taking sweet time. I think because of all the stuff that Donald is saying, to be honest. All the stuff that Donald is saying at the moment. Euro USD, the best way for us to even understand what's happening with Euro USD is actually for us to check the dollar index. Now, if you're not familiar with this, the dollar index is Euro USD upside down, or the Euro USD's dollar index upside down. Ooh. Okay, so what I feel euro dollar is going to do before it collapses to the downside. You see, this is why it's always important for you to come and be flexible. This is what the top-down analysis and the Forex mastery teaches you. Flexibility on your chart. You can analyze anything. Once again, guys, get the course. It's in the description in the link. Don't play with yourself. Get the damn freaking program. Don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, this is why this is happening. We have approached trend line support, and this is the 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. Ooh. Euro USD is looking a bit dicey still. Third touch of the trend line, problem. So what we can do here is, I'm not going to be trading DXY. That's what I'm going to say, and I'm going to stay out of Euro USD as well. Why? Because you see, there's some fundamental principles in the market that state that the third touch of a major trend line always does the trick, meaning the bounce from the third touch of a trend line usually pushes the market higher. Yes. So in this case, I'm going to be watching, staying on the sidelines for DXY. That's just the truth. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This is a no-go area. So as we speak, the only pair that I have full confidence in is GBPUSD. Let's look at SPX. SPX is firing all the way to the upside. My trade is still very much in motion. Next level target for SPX is 6,649 basis points. I see no reason why we shouldn't go there. Absolutely brilliant market. Shout out to you, Donald Trump. You're amazing. You are the best. So BTC, let's see what BTC's got for us. I see a decent pullback. Oh, BTC is about to rally. Now this is about to go. Let's do some top-down analysis on Bitcoin. You see, I tell you guys, with the top-down analysis, the Forex mastery program, you can trade anything. Anything you want to trade is yours. Anything you want to trade is yours. Yours for the taking. Yours. What did I say? It is yours for the taking. Okay, yours for the damn taking. So BTC on its way to the upside. I see no reason why not. Let's see if perhaps we're approaching the 127 extension. Oh, profit taking is about to take place on this BTC. You see, guys, it's not just about getting excited about the damn setups. You have to look at everything, because this is why people get excited. Yes, I'm financing a setup. It's going to work. You get into the trade, bam, it doesn't work out, because you don't check every. People often get too excited. You don't see everything. Like what I've just seen right now is, yes, this market looks like it wants to take off. I mean, on a normal day, it should take off. However, if you look at the wave count properly, from a Fibonacci standpoint, okay? This is a push. This is a pullback. The pullback has landed in a 50 fib zone, like so, right? It has landed in the 50 fib zone, like here. So this momentum to the upside, what was responsible for it was this 50 fib zone. Now, 50 Fibonacci has a rule that A to B must equal C to D, meaning this is the D leg and this bad boy must take profit. This is the profit taking tool for Fibonacci. It's an extension, right? Most people don't know this. I know this. I code this shit. You don't see this on the regular Fibonacci. Only Dapsy. You only hear it on Dapsy radio. Only Dapsy knows this shit. That's what I'm saying. Smash the subscribe button. Grab the Forex Mastery Program. And join the damn community, man. You need to know this shit. So there we go. That's what BTC is saying. I expect some profit taking and some consolidation around that period. Let's see. Is there any other thing interesting? Gold. You people love gold. Let's see what's happening on gold. This gold momentum is still looking to the upside. Let's go on the weekly time frame. So I've been able to plot the range that is currently bounding. This range has gold in a chokehold as we speak. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what's happening to gold. Gold is forming a pennant. Okay, an inverse triangle is formed a pennant. So two things can happen. Gold is looking like a 50-50 situation. We either break out to the upside or we break down below here. All we need to do for gold right now is just a bit of patience. I believe in another 10 days, in another 10 to 11 days, most people are going to be like, oh, I don't have time to wait. Trade it and then blow your account. I'm not gonna stop you. But for the people, the Forex Mastery students who are consistently extracting money from the market, they understand the importance of patience. Patience. Wait for gold to break out to either side and you're free to freaking go. Ladies and gentlemen, as I'm going through this breakdown, I wanted to also use the opportunity to tell you guys about the best Forex broker in the industry right now. It's W Markets, ladies and gentlemen. You need to be signed up with W Markets. At the end of the day, this is a broker that we have created. I'll urge you guys to kindly support the broker for various reasons. First of all, the tightest spread in the game. For those of you guys who hate spread, zero spread. Your withdrawals and your deposit and withdrawals are instant. Okay, within 20 minutes, it reflects either on your trading platform, and if you withdraw, it reflects in your bank account as well. And as we speak, W Markets is doing 100% deposit bonus. So what exactly are you waiting for? Get the Forex Mastery Program and also get the most reliable broker in the industry right now, which is W Market. All you need to do is click the link in the description and grab yourself a W Markets trading account. Deposit above $250 will grab you and will get you your 100% deposit bonus. So what exactly are you waiting for? In my next Trader Talk video, I think I'm just going to be focusing on GBPUSD for the setup, and then I'm going to be going over JPY pairs just to see what exactly is happening. The market is pretty nasty at the moment. Nothing really directional is going on. I think the market, the liquidity has probably moved to another market, and we're going to be investigating that in our next video. I think the next Trader Talk video is I want to talk about a couple of principles about the market as to as to how money moves from market to market, so that you guys understand what's happening. And of course, you use the top down. Any market that the money goes to, the top down analysis can take it on. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry. In the next video, we'll talk about where the money is right now, where the money has moved to, and how you can take advantage of those markets at this time. But in the moment and at this meantime, GBPUSD is lining up pretty nicely. This setup is very juicy. I love it. It looks so good. Let me just drop an arrow about here. Nicely. Let me just quickly screenshot this bad boy before we have to go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for staying with me. Not so lengthy video. Wanting to come on here and show you guys what I'm cooking at the moment, what I'm looking at. GBPUSD is the guy for the mission. I love you guys very much. I love you guys. See you on my other screen, and bye for now.
All right, people, thank you for staying to the very end of this lengthy video. I love you guys very much. I know this video wasn't that lengthy. However, I tried to make it as educational as informative and as educational as possible. I love you guys very much. If you haven't already grabbed the Forex Mastery Program, ensure to do so. The link is going to be in the description as always. Smash that subscribe button and I'll catch you guys on my subsequent videos. Take it easy and bye.